We back at it again. Truthfully, huh? Let's see how truthfully your stuff is, innit? Getting this edgy ass music. Alright. Yo, okay. Before she even said anything, I knew she was gonna. It's either she's gonna do it aside, she's gonna be like, hey, what's up, you guys? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope y'all are good, and I bet you she's gonna start like that, or like this shit.
So, I'ma just keep this video raw, plain, and straightforward. And
Yeah, alright.
I just want to talk about a few things that I just want to get off my chest. I really actually didn't want to make this video, and I didn't think about making this video.
That's what they all say. That's what they all say. And then you make a video about this. Yep, that makes sense. You don't want to make a video about this, and yet still you made a video. Cool.
And I haven't done like this video because I felt like I had to sit back and think about a couple things real quick and let my mind just be at like ease for a second, and just before I react to things in a way where I'm gonna come off like not saying the right things and being saying things out of anger or being angry about certain situations. I'd rather just stay quiet and let time heal my mind, and then just come to the internet and let you guys know what it is. Give me a second.
Sip on that goddamn water. I bet you thirsty for him.
Excuse me. So for one and foremost, I feel like one of the reasons why I wasn't even gonna make this video was because I feel like I personally don't owe an apology to nobody.
Bitch! Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck. You're better off not even doing it then. You're better off not even making the video. If you're gonna come with that energy, you better off. Like how you gonna say that? You're batshit crazy. How you gonna okay.
A daughter for one, and two, the father of my daughter, Kamani. I feel like those are the only two people I owe an apology to, including my family, my friends, his family, his friends. And, I understand that there's his fans that, ride for him and are hurt by the situation as well. So, I guess I give my apologies to all of you guys. I do want to say that, it's a lot of misconceptions throughout this whole situation going on, and I feel like people will never understand it.
Oh, here's another thing. Like, okay, there's one thing I can say that's a W. It's a W that you didn't sigh. Thank God. You didn't sigh. You didn't sigh. But I'm looking for the contradictions as well. Those are the ones. You're gonna take some responsibility and you're gonna put it on flight. You're gonna put majority on flight when literally it's all you. Or 99.9% is you.
If you're not living the life we live, and behind cameras, you will never understand. But to keep it plain and simple and short, like I said, I just owe a big apology to my daughter. I feel like things could have gone a different route, a better route, and more smarter than what it was. I feel like me being a mother now has made me think different, try to be different, and also think for my daughter, not just for me.
Why do you think just because you're somebody now, like you have a role to play, you feel like you need to be different? And if that's the case, why you choose a crazy bitch? For real. Like, let's just say if you do have to change now that you have a role now, and a permanent role at that point, why do you think being crazy and acting like a Karen is gonna make you any better? Like, what was your thought process when you think of that? now that you have a role of being a mom, you decided to change into a Karen. For real. That's your thought process? That's what your thought process tell you, man? Bitch. Okay.
At the end of the day, it's not just me no more. It's my daughter. I'm having a family. It's a family. Like, there's nothing that should be between us but respect and love. And I feel like I owe it to her, to my daughter, because it's like, you know, I don't want her to be born and just know that there's a lot of toxic stuff going on. There's a lot of he said, she said, or this.
Well, too late. Well, too late. You fucked it. You fucked it. Like, you fucked that. You might as well never said that because you did it already.
For the most part, like, that's my everything. So at the end of the day, like, I don't want her to just grow up and, you know, be mentally and like just messed up because people are coming for her or people are coming for her parents and this and that. So, you know, I just feel like it's no one's fault, you know, but me and the dad's fault.
Bitch, it's just your fault. Oh my god. You see, I told you. She gonna come on this shit acting like she's gonna take all the responsibility. But she putting herself like what did Flight do? I'm not trying to say that. Okay. Is there a possibility Flight has done a little bit wrong? For sure. It's a possibility. But how does that pair up to what you're doing? I doubt it's anything worse. I doubt Flight did anything worse than what you did. I doubt that.
So I want to apologize to you, Kamani. I know you're watching this.
Don't cry. Don't fucking cry. Don't you fucking cry. Oh my god. I can't. Really, bitch? You were having all types of energy before then. Now, for some reason, that apparently, because I know Twitter and your Instagram live would be dragging you right now. Now you want to cry? Keep that same fucking energy, bitch. Okay. This remind me of that one bitch. Oh, hold on, dude. You know what? Don't fucking. Are you for sure? Are you for real?
I'm not like emotional like that, y'all. I don't want you.
Bitch, you are. I mean, it's lying, but it's pretty obvious that you are. What's the point? What's the point? What were you surely gonna get out of this? I don't get it. Like, how long? Okay, this must be like a few months before. How you gonna switch up energy like that and shed tears? And you know what's crazy? I think she genuinely thinks that shedding tears is gonna make it any better. You're looking like a damn jackass right now, for real.
Whew. I don't want you guys to feel bad for me because at the end of the day, I'm just happy knowing that my daughter is, you know, coming soon. I'm just more so like, how do I say it? I'm more so like hurt for my daughter. That's all. But other than that, anything else is like, you know, my daughter is my biggest priority right now. So that's all that matters to me. Also, you know, just me and my daughter just having our family good and just in good terms. That's all that matters to me at this point.
What Flight?
But let me take it back to Kamani. I'm sorry, and I want to apologize to you for everything that I've put you through. How do I say this? Like,
okay, wait. So Kamani is gonna be the kid, right? Wouldn't it be the best option for you to just not, like, if you want to forget about this, wouldn't the best option is for you to simply just not post a video on this? And it's like, let's just say like she now existed, right? And she grows up. What are you gonna do? You're gonna show her this? So that now she gonna feel a type of way that, oh, this happened before everything went all happy, sally good. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Like, if I'm gonna forget about something, the first thing I would tell myself not to do is to make a video of something that I'm supposed to forget. Like, it's just better if you just had a private conversation. It's just better to have a private conversation than to just have it out there so that people could drag you. Because I'm telling you right now, unless if it's like your delusional fan base, nobody is going to look at you and say, oh, this is sad. Anybody in their right mind that hears so much stories about you is not gonna turn a blind eye and be like, oh, yo, this is sad. I'm not saying they're gonna wish for the worst of you, but they ain't gonna see you as anyone better. If that makes sense.
I'm just sorry because, like, to be honest with you, well, y'all gotta understand I'm pregnant, so regardless, I'm emotional. But
Yeah.
don't, like I said, don't feel bad for me. I'm good.
You're saying don't feel bad for you, but you're crying. You're saying that you're pregnant. You're saying that you're sorry. You're basically literally implying, yo, just feel sorry for them without you literally saying you feel sorry for them. To me, that's how I feel. Like, imagine, right? I said, don't feel sorry for me, but, you know, my legs got cut off. I got castrated. My girlfriend cheated on me. I feel like I'm gonna kill myself, but don't feel sorry for me. You feel me? Like, I'm living good. Don't feel sorry for me. But I just want you to know I'm doing all this. You feel me? Like, all this happened to me. Don't feel sorry about me, but I'm gonna tell you shit that would make you feel sorry. I can't. Like I said, if you don't want anybody to feel sorry for you, or if you don't want to say that to people, don't speak about shit so that people could feel sorry for you. I can't.
But it's just like certain topics is like, goddamn, like, here goes pregnant Janet. But Kamani, I feel like I'm sorry again to you, and for the most part,
You
my
said that so many
apologies to
times.
you and you only, and that's because, you know, it's a lot of things that have gone behind cameras that people don't know about, and I feel like I should have taken things to, like, in a different route and be the smarter and bigger person, and instead of being petty and trying to get back at you and, you know, trying to make you, like, get out of your character, if I should say. I feel like I must admit I changed a lot, and I feel like it's not only in a good way but in a bad way. I can admit that. How do I say this? I'm not trying to put the blame on anything or nothing, like, or anyone but myself, but at the end of the day, it's just,
Yeah, that's it. Just blame yourself. Because if there's no one there for you, if you know for a fact that, like, flight didn't put you through all this shit, and you know that nobody else is to blame yourself. Why is it so hard to blame on yourself? Why is it so hard to just, like, if you fuck up, just say yourself? Why is it so quick? Why is it such an instinctive thing for you to do? As soon as you fuck up, you blame it on 10 things before you start pointing a finger at yourself. Why is that so hard? I mean, okay, fine, I get it. It's an instinctive thing. It's a habit. No one doesn't like feeling to be wrong, but if it's self-explanatory, then bro, just blame. Just blame yourself. Just say sorry, flight, and just leave. Just
it's like, me and you know what we both have gone through, and I feel like most of it has affected me. Like I said, in a good way, in a bad way. It's no one's business but me and you at the end of the day. That's why I feel like I never should have came out and done a video just bashing you. Everybody knows, like, whoever knows me at heart knows that I'm not the type to bash nobody. I'm not the type to bring nobody down.
That's what everyone says. That's what everybody says. That's what a lot of people who make sorry videos says. That's what a lot of Pretty Boy Fredo is the same shit. Shane Dawson is the same shit. That one bitch with fake tears is the same shit. Jeffree Star, I don't know. Okay, I'm just prepared. But anybody that says sorry videos is gonna be that same nigga gonna be like, I'm not the type of guy to be like, oh, I'm saying everything, this, that, and the third. That's what they all say. I can't take that shit. That's what they all say. Because everybody's like the amount of sorry videos that's out there in this world, in the YouTube community or in social media period, they always have that same line where it's like, I'm not the type of guy to be like that. And they just find a video of you being like that. It's just hard to believe at this point.
No matter how much people can hurt me, I feel like all that stuff is just in the past of being like even petty towards somebody and trying to get them back. I feel like this time I didn't really come to the internet and try to even do a video and getting you back or anything like that. I just sucked it all in and let people come for me and this and that.
Alright.
But I may say that me going on live and trying to bring up the situation and just try to make fun of it and, try to say that...
So that's what you were doing? That's what you were doing on live? You just try to play it off? You know what's crazy? I have a reaction video to this, but... I can't find the video. I accidentally deleted it, so I don't know. I watched I Am Dante watch this video as well. I watched Your Rage watch this video. I've watched a lot of people watch this video. And everybody had the same thing. I don't know.
You're just maybe the things I said on live. Whoever saw it, you probably seen it. Come on, like I should have never said the things I said. I should have never tried to even make fun of it. I should have never just, made fun of how you actually came off and about your feelings. Because no matter what, everybody has a heart and everybody
except for your ass
has love for somebody at the end of the day. And I understand that. Like I said, I have changed a lot.
That's what they all say.
My character, the way I move, the way I say things, and that shouldn't have been how I should have.
Bullshit.
Things. And I feel like for one, like I said, I didn't catch myself, turning into this person that I'm not, because when someone gets so caught up in themselves and being in love with somebody, just loving somebody, you don't see what you're doing, you don't see your reactions till like you hit rock bottom with that person. So with that being said, like honestly I could say like I miss here goes my pride. I'll put that thing aside. I do miss being the old Janet. I miss being like, how can I say this? I miss being nice to why am my eyes watery? Well, I do miss being nice to you, Kamani, honestly. I do miss doing nice things for you like I used to, It's just a lot of things that, like I said, have changed me into the way I am now because of the things we've been through. And like I said, it's no one's business but ours. Like I said, even on live, I think most of you seen how I had said, like, oh, just being petty. Like, if I wanted to, I could have ruined his career. Like, he's just jealous. He's just insecure. He's just this and that. Honestly, that's not the way to go about things. And to be honest with y'all, like, I would never try to really do much to, like, even mess up anyone's career or downplay them or anything like that, because like I said, that's not my character. Me and Fly is not the first time. We've been through things, and I'm saying, like, it's never been to the point where we take anything to the internet. I feel like we just got caught up in like a situation where we both had enough and we just turned up, and he decided to take it to the internet, and then I'm just over there trolling and stuff about the situation. that I shouldn't have, and yeah, like I don't know, I just feel bad that I did that. Honestly, like it's not in my
You
heart
felt
to
bad,
be
but
doing
you
things
don't.
like that. You know, at the end of the day, you are the father of my daughter, and I couldn't be happier, you know, to be the mother of my daughter, our daughter. And at the end of the day, it's a blessing in disguise to be able to even, you know, carry a child in me. And I thank you for that, for giving me the opportunity to be able to experience a whole new love. Also, I want to take it back to how I said that, you know, I started changing within time. I can admit that. And anyone who knows me, even in my family, they know I can catch a little attitude sometimes, you know. I can be stubborn. I can be hard-headed. I can just be self-centered. It's just a lot to it that I feel like, you know, could be different. It's crazy because I do remember being nice to the times when me and Kamani Birdie started being together. Like, not together, but I'm saying like talking, dating wise, whatever. Like, I used to think like, you know, damn, like I love this kid. I don't love him for what he does, what he brings to the table, but I love him for who he is as a person himself, genuine, and just brought me out of my shell. Before him, I was caught up in a 4-year relationship. When I met Fly, it was like I had already a year broken up in that relationship, but I was still caught up, like, you know. And Fly brought me out of that. He made me be myself again. After that, I will always have love for him. And I just remember, like, you know, just being that sweet girl to him, just giving him my all, and I would even pop up at his crib like, yo, Jenny, I don't know. I would just pop up at his crib like, yo, I brought you groceries, like this and that.
Yeah.
But
Get to the
just
point.
me because, look at my eyes. But just me because, you know, me being the big-hearted person that I am, I used to think back to myself, and I still do to this day, like, you know, Fly's a real hustler. Like, he came out here to LA about 2-3 years ago. You feel me? He has nobody out here. He's just doing it all on his own. He don't have family out here, none of that. And he don't really do much. You know, he doesn't really hang out with people. So I feel like I can't imagine myself, you know, being from my family, away from my family, since, you know, I'm a family's girl. Like, I can't imagine just being away from my family in another state and just, you know, not being close to them. And that's why I used to think to myself, like, I just want to love him more and show him love, and, you know, not only pop up at his house just to hang out and stuff. I used to always cater to him, take him groceries, fill up his whole fridge. I used to just be that Janet, and I stopped. But one thing I can say is that I didn't stop because I wanted to. When people start switching up on me and stuff, I might forgive. That's actually true about me. I forgive a lot. I forgive, I keep forgiving, but I don't forget.
See, the thing is, I can't really say, because I only know this girl only based on what she do with Flight. Flight's the only reason why I even knew you exist, because you're his baby mama. So I don't watch your videos, so I can't really tell if that's true. I can only tell what happened recent times with you.
So once someone starts switching up on me, I see it. I get, you know, in my feelings or whatever. I don't really try to express myself that much, but I just act accordingly, you know? And so, like, I stopped doing it because of certain things that we would go through. And I'm like, why am I putting my all into something that I feel like I'm not getting the same love back? You know, like, but I was still there, I was still nice, you know, this and that. And everything was good, you know, like any other couple or dating couple, whatever you want to call it. Everybody goes through things, so you always want to forgive that person that you love and just, you know, think that everything's just going to be better and get better. And that was my situation. I kept forgiving, you know. And I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't do things either that, you know, could have bothered Flight or bothered Flight. Like, I did, and I admit that. And he forgave me too, forgave me. We both just kept having that thought, like, you know, things are going to get better. We would always say things are going to get better. This and that, and we always forgave each other. We came together. That's why nothing went to the internet. Like, Flight knows, and everybody around me knows that as much as I can love some attention, I'm not for the internet. I don't care about the internet. I don't run to the internet for any of those things. That's not my type of time. I don't get like that, and I will never. And this time when I went on live and stuff like that, that was just out of my character, and I just reacted without thinking. But other than that, I just feel like, damn, I don't know. I'm all over the place right now. But yeah, like, you know, people change. Once you start going through things, it's just a whole different vibe. It's a whole different everything. And in this moment, like, you know, I'm not just trying to put the blame on me. Because like I said, like, and I can admit, actually, Flight did say that once I got pregnant, like 4 months ago, I changed even for the worse. And I can admit that my attitude got worse, you know. My attitude got worse. I started being more meaner to him. I just tried to understand him in certain things, but then everything we just been through was always in the back of my head, so I feel like I would just come harder for him. Like, in some situations, I can admit that I did say, like...
You know who she remind me of right now? You know who she remind me of right now? Hold on there. Hold on there for a second. Is it this? Is the girl like Riley's apology? I think she deleted it, I think she deleted it. Let me see. Yeah, she deleted it, but it was an apology with Riley and DDG. That's what she's giving me that vibes.
Up to him that I shouldn't have that, you know, can hurt anybody's feelings.
But one thing I can say, this one, as much as I don't bite, if I'm gonna compare it with something, this one sounds a bit more genuine, at the bare minimum. But then again, a lot of apology videos, it sounds genuine if you're not experienced with the internet. So
I would call him out his name. I would just bash on him. Something that I never thought I would do. But at the same time, like, y'all gotta understand, like, how can I say this? Like,
you can.
I'm hurt.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, I'm hurt by a lot of things from the past, and me being pregnant doesn't help. I try to take it all in, and it's like, you know.
You hurt, and the best option for you to do is to ignore it. I mean, then just speak to someone. You don't have to necessarily speak out on social media. Just do a private chat. Go to therapy if you feel like it. But going on live and acting like it ain't doing shit and acting like you ain't affected is worse. Doing this ain't gonna solve anything because now people gonna drag you. Just do private conversations. Go to fucking therapy if you have to. Go to fucking therapy. I don't know, but like this is
Pregnancy
not it.
is just a difference. Like, it's a bittersweet thing. You know, it's a good feeling, and at the same time, it's just like it eats you out sometimes that you just can't hold back. And I'm not putting the blame on my pregnancy, but it's just like I'm a woman. We're hormonal. I'm not, like I said, putting the blame on it, but it's just like I'm hurt, you know, about certain things. I'm still trying to make it work with that person. Still trying to love the person, but it's just like the trust is just not there. And like I said, it's no one's fault but myself, because I could have been put myself out of the situation a long time ago, but just me being the nice, caring person that I am, I always want to make things work, especially now bringing a daughter into this world. I'm like, there's nothing better than having a solid family so my daughter can grow up and just see us all together. But, yeah, like I said, I'm not putting just the blame on me, but I'm not putting the blame on him either. There's just a lot that,
So who is it to blame?
you know, just like I've done, he's done, and you know, I can see why. Actually, let me just explain a little bit of. I said I was gonna make it short, but let me just prove my point. I'm probably just rambling to you guys, but I'm just like, I even thought about not doing the video today because I still want to get some things like clear, like on my head, but it's whatever. The way this all happened too was because basically, you know, me and Fly already have been going through it, like starting my pregnancy, it got just bad. We just try to make it work, but you know, eventually I got pregnant, and not to not mention, me and Flight have always talked about having like kids together. We've always said like we want to be together. We always said we love each other. We always said this and that. And I can tell Flight is like a family guy. Like he's very nice. He's genuine. He's loving. Like he'll do anything for his family. So that's one of the things why too it makes me feel so bad deep inside, because it's like if we wanted this and we literally spoke it into existence, why we gotta act like that? Like why we gotta just do too much, you know? But nobody's perfect. I mean, it all happens, you know? And also, I was gonna switch to the topic. Oh yeah, of why the way things happened was, everything was already kind of like bad. Especially by the time I got pregnant, you know, I started being more in my feelings. I started having more mood swings. I just, you know, I got really out of my character. I'm not gonna lie. And like I said, it's just due to me being hurt and just, you know, trying to be 10 toes on everything. And I feel like God never really turns me down when I have like an idea of something that could be happening behind my back. So what it was is like, you know, we're having a baby, like we're happy, we're just trying to be the best we can, we're good, this and that, and then next thing you know, like we're good. Like what, 2 weeks ago we were good, we were perfectly fine. I mean, we were going through things, but like we just, like always, we always try to solve it and not make a big deal out of it. But this time what happened was like we were good, and he was telling me he was going out of state, you know, because he was gonna look at houses, you know, so we can eventually move to a house for a daughter and stuff like that. You know, me being like the caring person, and just, even though my trust issues are messed up, even though, you know, there's a lot been going through us, I always just try to like believe this person, believe him, and be like, okay, I trust you, like, you know, go on to your trip, go look at the houses, you know, I'm gonna be good, you know, just check in with me and your daughter, and like we straight. I mean, with me, but obviously I'm carrying his daughter. And that's how it was. Like, you know, Friday, like 2 weeks ago, he was like, you know, since he woke up, he checked on me. He said he's about to go to the airport. He's about to take flight, and he like, you know, called me when he got off the airport, and he was getting into his. He was just checking in on me, and like I said, the whole situation was that we were fine, right? So he texts me telling me, oh, I'm heading to the airport, I'll let you know when I land, when I get to my hotel. So boom, to like, let's get it started. First he told me he was gonna be in Arizona because we were planning to he was planning to look at houses in Arizona and Vegas. So he told me he was gonna go to Arizona first. So I'm like, okay, like just go, whatever, enjoy, have your space and look at the houses, whatever. And so everything was going good. He called me, told me he landed, told me he's at his hotel to give him his space, and everything's gonna be cool. We're supposed to celebrate my birthday together, everything like that when he came back. This is where y'all just went left. Like, I started getting DMs from this specific fan, and it's crazy because I don't usually open like the supporters messages and stuff like that. Some I do. I try to get back because it's a lot, and something just told me to open it, and that specific like supporter just kept like trying to tell me like, check in on flight, be careful with him, like make sure he's at where he told you, and because there's this girl that he's texting and talking, and he's
Okay, that's where you fucked up there. I personally don't condone, like, don't read comments. Just don't. That's one step to insecurity. Don't read comments. We're not insecurity. That's like being very. That's going. Especially it's about somebody. I don't know what to say, but I wouldn't advise you to read comments and taking it seriously, because a lot of them are usually trolls. Usually trolls try to ruin your relationship because some people just decide not to be happy. That's really it. Some people just decide not to be happy and they spread negativity onto people. So just don't like, I can't get this thing on there. Yeah, just don't be reading comments. Especially don't be reading the bad comments. At least not the bad ones. But read comments, read the good ones. Read the ones that enjoys your celebration with flight, the American flight, whatever with flight. Enjoy those. Just stop reading those ones.
Up with her and this and that and blah blah blah. I'm like, me just trying to believe Fly is not gonna do all that. I was just trying to be like, no, I don't think so. He's not doing that, this and that. But then I started getting screenshots and of proof and this and that. Next thing you know, he's telling me he's gonna be in Arizona.
Wait, did Flight ever say anything? Nah, did Flight say anything about that? I mean, well, oof.
That he's in Arizona, and then they telling me he's in Nevada. So that to me was just like a red flag. Like, if you I told Flight, you want your space, do you? That's fine with me. Just tell me, be honest with me. Don't lie to me for what? Like I said, we not together. There's no reason for you to lie to me. Just be honest with me and all. But one thing that like really gets to me is when I'm lied to. Like, don't play with me like that. That's one thing I don't like. So whatever, I was with my friend eating at a restaurant, and I was just texting him, like he said I was blowing up his phone, he was out. But that's why, because I'm like, yo, like, one, I want to make sure you're straight. Two, like, are you really lying to me, where you at, or this and that, and then they said, backtrack to all this, I already had caught him texting a certain girl, but like I said, we always just get through things and let it go, and whatever. Point is, like, he told me that he was just texting that girl because, he hasn't been feeling loved by me ever since I got pregnant, boom, whatever. I'm over here just being understanding because I can admit that when someone's not feeling loved, you want to look for love somewhere else where they're really showing you love. So in my head, I'm like, okay, like, I forgive you, like, just don't talk to her no more, this and that. He's like, fine, this and that. So I'm thinking, like, okay, they're not talking no more, this and that. But point is, like, whatever. So then when the supporter started messaging me, telling me like, oh, he's in Nevada, this and that, he's with the girl he's been texting because she stays out there, this and that. Then I started getting more and more screenshots after me not wanting to believe it. they started sending me screenshots of him being in Nevada. Like a fan took a picture with
Show
him
us a
and tagged
screenshot.
the location Nevada. Then they sent me a screenshot of him and the girl walking around, I don't know, the mall. They were holding hands and this and that. And I'm just like, wow, like, I'm here. I'm here in LA at home. I've been a homebody, like, with my daughter, like in my stomach. We're just chilling in my house, my room, being solid. And we're cool. I'm thinking me and him are cool. And I'm thinking you're in Arizona. The whole time you lied to me and said you were in Nevada with a whole chick and stuff, right? So there I go, me and my feelings, like what? Like just blowing him up, calling him. I call him, I'm in a do not disturb. So I'm like, okay, he really is on some stuff. Whatever, I let the day pass. That same night, it was on a Friday when he got to Nevada. He got there like in the morning. And then the whole day I tried to contact him, nothing, whatever. Next thing I know, like, and I'm not gonna front either. Like, I'm gonna be raw as, like, fuck with this part. Like, there's this specific dude that, you know, the one he said I cheated with, whatever, which I don't call cheating because if we're not together, I'm not cheating. So how can you even cheat on me if we're not together? That's the thing. People are just getting it messed up. But point is, it's like, okay, so there's this dude that's been in the picture, and I'm not gonna lie and sit here like I'm just an angel. There's this dude that's been in the picture for a minute now and stuff, and Fly has known about him. He's heard about him. I've told him about him. I've been honest to him about that guy, all because me and Fly going through things before I was pregnant. I just feel like, why not keep my options open? Like, if you're not gonna be giving me the same loyalty back. So I was always honest and open about this kid. I would always bring him up. And where I messed up was I try to compare them sometimes, and I should have never done that. And stuff like that. And so, mind y'all, I stopped talking to this kid, and he couldn't even tell y'all in his own part. I started ignoring him and not talking to him when I found out I was pregnant. Because when I found out I was pregnant, to me, that's a different story. Like, the respect is different. Like, I don't care if it's for flight. I'm doing it for my daughter at the end of the day. I don't want to start talking to guys and being around guys and I'm pregnant with his daughter. Like, that wasn't my type of mentality at the time. And so, you know, I kept ignoring him. I would show Flight messages of me ignoring all these guys, including him, this and that, and that was it. And so, mind y'all, when it's Friday and I'm trying to, you know, contact Flight, because he even told me when he left out of state that we were still going to be on the phone at night. We always talk on the phone every night before we go to sleep, so he said that wasn't going to change. So I'm over here thinking, like, okay, so why am I not on Do Not Disturb? The supporters are telling me things. Like, I'm getting screenshots, you're not answering. So all that came down. It was like around 12 midnight. I'm just like not being able to sleep. My mind's just going through a lot of things. I'm like, damn, I just got lied to while I'm here with my daughter, just chilling, being solid to this kid. Like, you know. And then I get a text message out of nowhere from this kid that I said that's been in the picture. And, you know, I don't know, I felt that as if like God sent that to me, like a sign. Like, why did I get a message out of nowhere at midnight when I can't sleep? My mind is running through things. This dude is doing sneaky things, like, you know. So when this guy messaged me, and the message wasn't even about us hanging out, or he wasn't asking to see me, he wasn't even doing none of that. It was about a bank situation that he was asking me about for me to help him out and stuff like that. So then I'm like, you know what, like, I didn't reply quick, but something told me, like, Janet, he texted you for a reason at the time you're going through things. And like, I'm over here telling him, like, yo, like, I don't feel like talking right now, my mind is messed up, like, all these things going on. He's like, what's wrong, what's going on, like, you know, talk to me, this and that. So then he's like, you want to hang out, let's talk, I know it's late, but let's just see each other and we can talk, and there's nothing more to it. And I still thought about it because I'm like, I'm not gonna get revenge just because he's doing his thing. Like, and mind y'all, it's not like we're together like that. So I shouldn't really be mad about him doing him, but it's just being lied to is a different story. That's just what gets me mad. Like, don't lie to me, just be honest, and I'm gonna be straight. But whatever, that happened. So then, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just go hang out with this kid and just talk to him about, like, you know, what I'm going through. I just feel like I need to talk to somebody, and so
I'm not
I
gonna
went
lie.
and hung out with him.
I don't buy it, but it sounds very persuasive. It sounds very convincing. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. She could be lying right out of her teeth right now, right? But it sounds genuine. Not gonna lie. Just sounds kind of genuine.
And I'm not gonna lie, like, I stayed over with him, and mind you, I've been like known this kid for a minute now, so it's not like I just went with a random guy or a stranger or whatever. So after me just ignoring him and not trying to talk to him because I'm pregnant, I haven't talked to no guys, I'm trying to be solid. Like, he just wanted to be there for me, and if Flight's out there in Nevada and he lied to me being with a girl, then why can't I have a friend to be there for me? Doesn't mean we're doing anything. Of course, like, I know people, the way he brought things out made it seem like it was a different thing, and I understand why people are mad and hurt about the situation, but this is my side. Like, I went to go and talk to him, and he knows, this whole time he knows me and Flight have a thing. This whole time he knows that I'm pregnant by Flight. So it's like, it wouldn't make sense. Like, yeah, I understand some guys don't care about a girl who's pregnant and doing this and that, or know who the baby daddy is. They still would want to try to mess around. But at this point, he knows I'm hurting. Like, he knows I have feelings for Flight. He knows I love Flight, this and that. So whatever, we hung out. I just left my house like at 12 midnight. I'm not even gonna lie, as bad as that sounds. I know I should have never took that route. But you know, when we're mad and we're just in our feelings, we don't think. And so I left with him, and we just hung out. And like I said, I stayed with him the night, and I can admit we didn't do anything. Like, I wouldn't lie on that, even though you guys would think I would, because, you know, obviously I'm pregnant and stuff like that. But I told Flight, even to Flight, like, I wouldn't do that even just to be petty with you. Like, I'm thinking for my daughter. I'm thinking, like, why would I let someone be so close to me like that, intimate, when I have your baby inside me? That doesn't make sense. Like, to this day, I'm trying to think, like, how can people make such a story? Like, I know some girls are crazy like that and they don't think, which I don't judge nobody, but me personally, I don't care how bad someone does me, and if I'm pregnant, I'm not gonna let all that extra shit get to me. Like, so point is, like, whatever, we hung out. I slept over the night because, you feel me, I didn't want to be by myself at home just thinking about things, and like, he was just there for me. We literally didn't even sleep. Like, it's like to say we didn't even sleep like that. We didn't even sleep together. Like, we were literally up till like 5, 6 in the morning just talking about the situation, what's gonna happen and stuff like that. He was just giving me advice. Whole time, flights in Nevada with a whole girl and stuff like that, you know? So then the next morning, I wake up and I'm just like, Flight still hasn't said anything to me, even though I'm messaging him and I told him I know what you're up to already. I tried calling him and everything like that. He didn't like pick up or anything. So I'm over here like, of course I woke up mad and in my feelings, because if I know I'm not doing nothing wrong and you lied to me and I'm still hanging out with this guy, but I know my intentions are not what you're doing, I'm mad. Like, of course I love you no matter how, if we're not together or not. It's the fact that I love you and I'm having respect for you, and I just want you to be solid, like, at least for your daughter. And so I woke up the next morning just mad on some petty stuff. And yeah, I had hickeys on my neck. Like, if I was really trying to be on some weird stuff, I wouldn't even have gone on live to like let people see my neck if I was really trying to hide something. Like, to be honest with y'all, like, as dumb and petty as it sounds, like, the hickeys weren't even real. Like, I know a lot of people might not believe me. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, you're lying, you're this and that. But honestly, it wasn't even real. Like, I was that in that state of mind where I'm just like, you know what? I'm tired of being so nice. I'm tired of not getting back at him. I'm tired of just letting him slide. Let me be petty for once. So, what
bad option.
Like, that's why he said.
So, but that's weak though. Like I get like oh no, I don't get it. I really don't. I really don't care. Like just like why being petty? Like fighting fire with fire is not always good. It's not always good. Fighting fire with fire is not always good. You're just gonna have a toxic relationship, as if like, you already never had that. This is not cool.
And my neck looked like steak-sized hickeys. He couldn't even believe it was real. That's how dumb fake it looked. Like, they were super big. Like, I've never ever in my life had big hickeys like that. I've never seen them before in my life either. So, of course, I'm gonna be like, what the hell? So, like, we just literally with, like, my makeup and stuff, like, we just did it. He helped me, the guy I was with, he helped me do hickeys and stuff on my neck. And obviously, like, if I was hiding something, I would have let Flight came back and see me with them himself. But the moment I got them, he helped me do them, I called Flight, which I should have never done this. But I was just trying to be petty because I'm like, he went to sleep with a hoe girl, woke up with a hoe girl, happy, and he's not hitting me up. I'm pregnant here with my daughter, like, I'm over here hurting, like, what the fuck? So I called him the moment we did my hickeys on my neck, my makeup and stuff, and I'm like acting like nothing. And then he's like, that's fake. I'm like, no, it's not. And what made it worse to Fly, that's why I feel like I should have never done that, was that obviously when you see someone with hickeys and then you see me with a guy, you're gonna think like, oh, she literally got ran through right now. Like, so I get where he's coming from, I get where everybody's coming from, you know, I don't blame nobody. But it's like, I'm like, I told Fly, I'm like, oh, so you think the hickeys are fake? And then I said the person's name that was with me, the guy, and I pointed the camera at him. So he like, that's when he just blew up, and he's like, that's when he just posted the video saying this and that. But in reality, I was really gonna hit up Flight like 10 minutes later after that. I was just trying to get him mad, because the fact that he left me the whole day without saying anything, people sending me receipts with a girl, I just wanted to get a reaction out of him. And I'm petty for that, and I should have never done that, and I wish I can go back and should have never done that and just let it be. But I don't know, I wasn't thinking, and I feel like I should have never done that, like I said. And I was gonna let it rock for like 10 minutes so it can fire his ass up and be mad. But then I was gonna be like, yo, it's not hickeys. I was literally gonna show him and stuff. But he ran to the internet, he posted the video, he did all that. So it's like he beat me to it. So it's like, at the end of the day, I know where I stand, I know my morals, and I know I wouldn't do that to my daughter. And she's gonna know that, you know, no matter what I've been through, I've held strong for her. I have not put myself in a situation where it's like I'm disrespecting my daughter. A lot of people are not gonna believe me. A lot of people are not gonna agree with it. A lot of people are just gonna say I'm a liar. This is the reason why I didn't want to do a video either, because right or wrong, people are always gonna look at you like you're in the wrong, or like you're never gonna win with the internet. So it's whatever, as long as, that's why I kept quiet for a minute too, because I'm like, as long as I know my intuition and what I've done and what I've not done, like, why let people get to me, you know? But like I said, I should have never done that. I apologize for everything I did. Like I said, to everybody, to all the people I let down, Flight, just know that I'm sorry for switching up. Like, you know why, you know there's reasons why, like, you know, to the story. I don't have to say our business like that, but just know it's not only my fault, it's both of our faults. And I feel like us being parents now should be bigger than this, and move on from it, and just be there for my daughter and what's best for us, for my daughter, and, you know, just be a parent. At the end of the day, I'm always have love for Flight. Like, no matter what he's done to me, no matter what he did to me, no matter what we've gone through, what I've done to him, anything. I feel like my love for him will never compare with anybody else, no other guy. As much as I made him feel like he's not that dude, like he really is. He's made a big impact in my life when it comes to helping me be like a stronger woman, like more of a wise mind for sure. And yeah, like I don't know if I'm missing anything, but damn, the wind is so loud. But anyways, like I'm really sorry. At the end of the day, like I said, no matter what we've gone through, what people have said, anything like that, I've always defended Flight's name. I feel like no one can talk shit to me about Flight, because I always defend his name. I've always done it, like, you know, and I just wish it was the same in return. That's the father of my child, and I would never want no one to bash him. I would never want no one to come for him and, you know, do the things that people are doing to me now because of that video. People are sending me death threats. They're saying they wish my baby, like, dies. They say they hope I have an abortion. They're just saying a lot of things that, you know, I would never say to people, but that's how the internet works. You know, people are young. They don't think of what they're saying. They're just hurt, and I understand where they're coming from. But I would never want no one to bash Flight. I would never want, you know, anything like that, to people look down on him. At the end of the day, like I said, I love him from the bottom of my heart, and that's my daughter's father too. Like, I wouldn't want people coming for my daughter because of her father, for her mother. You know, after all this, it's just a lesson learned of how to move and react to things. I feel like me being a mother, and now that I feel my baby girl move, has made me just think different, try to move different, and, you know, I don't know, I just feel like after I recently felt her started moving a lot, like, I'm just like, you know what? F the world, like, it's just my daughter, like, and that's that. I gotta be the bigger person. I gotta be more mature, you know, change my attitude, and just be a mother to my child. I don't want my child to grow up thinking that her mother's this, her mother's that, or that her mother did this, her mother did that, when it's all false. I know better than that. Like, it will never get to that point. My daughter's gonna be well raised. People already know, people that know me know that I have love for kids, and I have nothing but respect for kids, and I've grew up around kids, so I already know what it is like. Fight knows too, like, that's why I'm pregnant, because they know I be good, and I'm good. Like, I don't need no one's approval. I don't care how people feel after this video. Well, those who just won't, you know, believe in me and feel like they believe me or whatever. But to those, you know, who understand and been through things, you know that no one's perfect. And from now on, I just know better. And like I said, I apologize to everyone, especially my daughter and our family, friends, and nonetheless, Kamani, I want to say sorry to you again. I apologize. My intentions were never to hurt you, never to be petty, never to switch up on you. It's just a lot. You understand why people switch up sometimes without realizing, because it comes to a certain point where you just hurt and you still want to be there, but you just act different. I hope you guys can understand, and, you know, I hope you guys can just have nothing but respect for me and Flight, and my daughter, and just let us move on from it, and just, like I said, be there for my daughter. Yeah, I feel like I probably said everything I had to say. yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope most of you guys learn from this and don't do anything dumb that you feel like you're gonna later regret and stuff like that. But lessons learned. You live and learn, you grow from it, and you only become a monster and better, okay? But take care, y'all. I hope you guys are all in good spirits, good energy, and don't let no one ever bring you down. Be strong, because at the end of the day, you got nobody but yourself. Believe in yourself, love yourself, go hard for yourself, and at the end of the day, it's gonna pay off.
Okay. The question really is, how many dislikes does this have? Oh wait. Oh, she turned them off. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, turn off the comments. She turned off the dislike notification. She turned off all of that. She is scared. She is scared to touch that. But yo, that's it, man. That's it.